Okay, I don't know how this looks right now, but whatever, dude. Okay, hit that like, subscribe, and share. Stephanie here. All right, I have a cat down here that might jump up. You never know what's going to happen in one of my videos. So, anyways, all right, the whole thing with Ukraine and, Russia and, my God. I hate to remind people of this simple Captain Obvious. Like, should everybody know this fact? But we just bombed Somalia and, we just gave a ton of equipment to, other countries. We didn't even defend our own. I mean, there's like all these crazy things going on. And it seems to be like this cognitive dissonance, this what would you call it? Parallel universe of reality in this country to where we have selective outrage. We're outraged for this, we're outraged for that. We're basically outraged on whatever the media is telling us to be outraged on. I mean, think about it like this. Putin's basically okay, for the past what? 7 years now, he has steadily been in our headlines. He's been, oh, he's this, he's that. Then we find out actually Hillary Clinton is connected to them. Biden, I mean, these conspiracy theorists out there are saying, I mean, these people are crazy. These conspiracy theorists are saying, oh my God, you're not going to believe what they're saying. These people are so lame, like lame. Look at them. They should all be rounded up. But they're crazy. These conspiracy theorists are saying that Biden and Hunter are connected to Ukrainian oligarchs, and so is Hillary Clinton, and Bush and their families. And I'm like, how could you guys talk about them like that? Like, that is so rude. Oh my God. They are amazing people. Why would you ever think badly of them? Barack Obama was the best thing that ever happened to this country, ever. Biden, he is not racist. He's not racist at all. He is the best. He is the best. Like Peppermint Patty says, circle around. The cognitive dissonance and the gaslighting and everything is like, wow. Because, unfortunately, we live in a world where there is certain groups of people, certain hierarchies, whatever you want to call them, um, you know, the people that control things, well, they have their goals and, they have their people in place and they're just, they're a global force. And I'm not saying anything, but has anybody noticed, like, the Haitian assassination with their president and other assassinations and other people who've been killed, suicided, or like all these, suspect things around? I mean, I'm just saying what the conspiracy theorists are saying. All the conspiracy theorists are saying that anybody who doesn't go along with this conspiracy new world order agenda, I mean, my God, new world order agenda, how conspiracy can you get? That is full blown conspiracy theory. They are crazy, cray, 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 cray. And they are saying that Hillary Clinton, Biden, they all got stuff going on with these, oligarchs and, give the big guy 10%, like those horrible Trump Nazi supporting people are saying. And it's just like, what? There's no nothing going on in the world other than that, which is sadly not true. And some of the like footage they're showing on a lot of things, you guys got to remember how good photoshopping can be and green screens and all of this kind of stuff, because I'm seeing from conspiracy theorists, I'm just saying what I've saw, what I've seen. If I sound stupid, hillbilly, will they censor me? Honestly, I feel like I should be like, you know what? I was watching this on that. I feel like they wouldn't fuck with me, but they're gonna fuck with me anyway. So you know what? Fuck them. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm sick of being censored. Like, I've had so many of my subscribers purged. Like, everything. Why? because I talk about what conspiracy theorists talk about. Anyways, so, but I mean, it is kind of like weird how, like there were those conspiracy theorists out there saying that, there were mannequins being used in hospitals and some of these babies don't, look real in some of these videos they're shooting around. And then, New York Post and all these other outlets had to come out and say, like, yes, we admit it. We accidentally, it was misinformation on our part, era, like, not era, error. Everything's an error. You notice that? Everything is like, oh, we misunderstood. Oh, it was a. But if it's on the other side, oh, hell no, you can't do that. You can't do it. No, 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 no. You will be, you will be slaughtered. You will be medieval on your ass. And it's like this two-tier thing. And oh, I don't, I can't really say what side I support, but I have to say that anybody who has big balls and can be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm done, I'm tired of this shit, I'm not going to put up with it, I'm not going to be bullied, I'm not going to be pushed around, you can go fuck yourself. Because I actually give a fuck about people, not about profits or, what I can gain in a new world order establishment of peace and harmony and equality. I mean, we're all going to be the same. And I mean, my God, you guys, every 6 months, you've got to get your boosters and they have more shots coming out. When they get those vaccines ready, you got to get them. You have to get them. You got to get your vaccines on schedule, just like they say. Make sure you stay up to date. That way, you can live the healthiest way possible. Seriously, that's what they say. And I think you should do it too. Just do it. Get that shot. Get that shingle shot. Get that flu shot. Get that HIV shot they're coming out with. Like, Bill Gates coming out with the HIV shot. What? After the UK is saying, hey, you've been getting the Moderna, you should start getting tested for this. And I mean, these conspiracy theorists are spreading all this stuff, and I just hate it. It is so horrible to know that these Trump loving, these Nazis, they're just Nazis. These Trump loving Nazi conservative Christians are saying that the shot could give you HLV, which actually now it's called VAIDS, vaccine autoimmune deficiency. They renamed it. It's now vaccine autoimmune deficiency. And they're in the UK, which is weird because that's where Russia's no, not going in there. But there's certain things happening over there, you know, you know. But just oh my God, yes. I just say we shouldn't do anything that we don't feel comfortable with. That being said, I don't feel comfortable with paying over $100 to fill up my gas tank. I really don't. I feel like I'm being robbed. Or like somebody's just like, you know what? It's like my spirit angel or karma. It's like, bitch. But no, for real, this isn't fair. Like, no, it's not real. Like, no, it's real. And like so many, like, so many people, like I want to believe that this will stop, but it's not. And I know, and I know, and I know, but I'm an empath, so to me, it's like every bit of my soul. Like I want everybody to be good. I don't want anybody to hurt. I don't want anybody to suffer. I don't want anybody to go without, and to know what's coming. And to know that we are literally all just collateral damage. It's brutal. And a lot of people think like empaths and people who are very connected to the spiritual world, like we're just weird. No, honestly, I don't come on here to talk about this kind of stuff because I am so happy about it. It's because I see things and I have kids. And I just know right from wrong. I know evil from good. And I'm thinking, whoa, what the fuck is happening here? Because, I've been in an abusive relationship. So when Trump and Hillary Clinton were going at it for the first time, I was actually in a narcissistic abusive relationship. And I was like, wait a minute, I know what, and I saw it. And I never liked Trump. I never liked him. And my mom liked him. And now I get it because, like, my dad is a narcissist. I actually quit talking to him. It'll be 2 years now. I quit talking to him because when you have toxic people in your life, oh, you can't grow. You always feel like you're not good enough. Like there's always something wrong with you. You can't be yourself. You have to be something that these people want. And usually those people are the most insecure people of all. And they only hate you because you are bold and you can say whatever. And lo and behold, so yeah, I had a relationship with my father and then I married one. And so, a long time ago, going through that, I was like, no, and I remember my mom. My mom would have been leftist, like total leftist. If she were still alive right now, I could understand me and her would be going at it nonstop, like nonstop, like. I'd be like, I'm not bringing you Pepsi today. She'd be like, I'm not watching your kids. Because I would bribe Mama Buck if you get Pepsi and a pack of cigarettes if you watch my kids. But that was like 20 years ago. It was different. So now, like, watching things, it's like, holy shit. Like, you want to put people in prison who aren't vaccinated and take their kids away from them if they're not vaccinated. But you also, want to say that you should imprison any parent who denies their child under the age of 18 to go through any like transgender like hormone treatment. And you know what? I'm sorry to say it. I forget the name of this dude I watched earlier. That's what got me on this. I honestly wish I knew his name so I could like call him out and talk shit. But my daughter, okay, when she was born, not from when she was born, but she's a part of me. When I was young, I honestly got out of drill team and I wanted to be on the football team. I was like, no, I could do it. They're like, no, Stephanie. And I was like, okay, I'll take welding. I'll take auto mechanics. And I did. I took auto mechanics. I took welding. And I always played tennis, but I just couldn't be around those fake ass girls. And when you think about it, fuck, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Hold on, it'll come to me in a second. But when you think about it, is that so bad? Is it so bad to be against what the narrative and all that? It doesn't fucking matter. Because I forgot what I was talking about earlier. Hold on. No. Hold on. I'm gonna look at this. Alright, convoys, Russian, all that. We're killing millions of Muslims in China in re-education camps. We're killing tons of white South African farmland owners. We are also, doing this whole shit to where if you Google a draft in the United States, they're like number one search. If you're black, do you have to go in the war? Do people not understand? You were literally brought here. Like, Democrats have literally been, like, bringing you guys over here because you're their new fucking army. Do you not get it? I come from an Irish family. I actually come from a royal Irish family who came here during the Great Potato Famine. And actually, when they got off the boat as a refugee, they had guns put in their hands and would you serve your country? That's what they were given. That's what Cubans were given. That's what so many like other cultures and religions were given in this country. Like people forget in this whole history of this whole world of everything. It's never just been white, black. No, we are the United States. We are here. This is our home, all of our home. And I come from Irish. I come from a royal Irish family. Do I get reparations? Because they did have signs that said Irish not need applied. Irish people were discriminated against. So were Cubans, so were Indians, Venezuelans, Puerto Ricans, blacks. So we can get all in this shit. Let's do it. Because I wish somebody would come at me with some shit. Because I love it on TikTok. And, you know, not only that, but like Twitter and all that. When I get all these little young shits, oh, you don't know. I'm like, bitch, you not know this president that you worship literally signed into office. As soon as he got into office, he passed legislation that puts 18 to 25-year-old women in a draft automatically. I Googled this. This is not misinformation. This is not nothing but the fucking truth. All right, I Googled it. First three articles, they're like, if, oh, we don't think so, not likely. Just like they said, not likely for more than 2 weeks. Not likely, you have to get several shots. Oh, it was a conspiracy if you need a vaccine passport. Oh, this is a conspiracy. All those people saying that turned out to be wrong. Okay? So I'm just saying, these people that are telling you all this stuff, think twice. Always think twice because these people are fucking sick in the head. They really are. And it takes a lot of courage. It does. It takes a lot of fucking courage to like right now I'm nervous and I'm uncomfortable. Part of me wants to cry. It's like I get I get tons of private phone calls a day every time I post a video or I go on my social media apps. I get tons of private phone calls. They never answer. I can never trace them back. And it's just breathing. Or I'll go on my Twitter and I'll post something and it doesn't even show up. I do a reverse search, it doesn't show up. I do everything. And it's just like, these are the same people who declare what is right and what is wrong. And what's wrong is making people feel like that they can't feel, they can't think for themselves, and they can't be an individual. Not being able to be yourself is horrible, and that is narcissistic abuse. It is. And that's why the Essenes and the uh, Roman Catholic Church and all that, like all these people that cling to their Bibles, you're stupid. God damn, you're just as stupid as the media. The Jesus, okay, with technology within the pyramids, that's where Jesus was trying to teach us. What is forbidden knowledge that people aren't supposed to know or talk about? But it just hurts that you can't. It's suffocating. Honestly, I feel like I can never come on here and be myself or see how I feel. Sorry. It sucks. because we all know what's going on. But not only that, there's certain people in my life I have to deal with that are like, oh, they're these people, and they're like, ugh, their energy is so toxic. We are in a spiritual war. And it's like empaths, narcissists, or however you want to see the light flash. I'm never wrong. Like I said, I'm Rh negative blood type. You can look it up. For some reason, the universe will not let me let go of all this. But I think in some way, everybody's hurting like so bad. And I can feel it because it's like, I can feel it. Like, I'll look at something, I'll read something, we'll go online, and I will just start crying because I can feel the energy from it. And like right now, I can feel the energy from everything. It's horrible. But a lot of people don't think about that. There's not just Ukraine and Russia. China is taking over Taiwan. China is making Hong Kong. Remember, like, when they were like, oh, we're not going to do that to them? Yeah, they are. Everybody in Hong Kong has to do mandatory testing with their DNA. But yet, in the United States and other countries, they don't want to give away their DNA. But we're just like, give it to them, give it to them. And to me, I think that's the most frustrating part. So you got all these people running over here to get away from that. And this is what our country is turning us to. Not only that, but they're literally doing what they did before. Like, to my Russian ancestors, not my Russian, my Irish ancestors, like, you bring immigrants over here because you created war in other countries. And when they get to your country, you make them go fight for your war. Oh my god, these people are so fucking sick. They really are. And if you look behind the whole Ukraine thing, George Soros, Obama, Clinton, Bush, they're all in it. But nobody will tell you that. And I don't even know if my video will even get through this part. But honestly, who really watches my videos? It's like, usually people quit watching at like 6 or 7 minutes. So I'm good. I can just gather myself, darling. Ooh. No, but real talk, you guys. It kind of worries me because even on like TikTok, or not TikTok, why do I keep saying TikTok? Twitter. You know, I was looking at stuff behind the trucker convoy, and I don't know, I just feel like a lot of stuff is a psyop, and there's a lot of false flags, and before you get heavily invested in anything, emotionally, personally, that can affect your life towards like financial or having your assets frozen, I really think you should take a deep dive and look into whether that is really a good idea or whether it's not a good idea. I don't advise it. I don't. And when it comes to it, I'm sorry. Survival of the fittest, dude. I support truckers. My whole family in Pennsylvania, they were all truckers, you know, but at the same time, I have a family I have to support. And you have to think about it too. Unless you have millions of dollars and all this, understand that there are counter opposition opponents. The best thing to do is mind your business. Mind your business, be prepared, know what's going on, and it fucking sucks, dude. I break down and cry all the time. This is not what I wanted for my kids, myself, nothing. Nothing. Nothing like this. But unfortunately, this is what it's come to. So I know as that girl who was like, fuck dance team, I want to be in welding, auto mechanics. I rebuilt cylinder heads and everything. I gotta keep learning and I gotta keep growing. And I think in this society, we've given it all to computers and everything else, and we quit growing our minds and thinking. And it's become to where people really truly think authoritarianism. Did I say it? Whatever? Like Justin Trudeau, Castro Trudeau. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But what do? Majority of us want to go out and fight against it. We want to fight. But at the same time, look at history. And history, well, it takes care of the bad guys. You know, what'll be done will be done. But in the meantime, if you have things to lose and you have kids and you're in a situation to where you're putting yourself in a situation where it could make somebody else affected by it, I think it's time to stand down. And I'm not selling out or anything like that. I'm just saying like things are kind of getting dangerous for people. And I think sometimes like social media and all that will put a lot of hype in it to where they get you like so into it. Or I just think we all need to just kind of take a step back and breathe and realize, we've seen a lot with, a lot of things like the Russian dossier and the January 6th insurrection and all the impeachments of Trump and all this other stuff that's been proven wrong. I just think before people go crazy, Putin did say, it was a special operation. And I'm sorry, but every video I see on everything is the same thing over and over again. I don't see anything new. Not only that, one of the missile videos, it looks pretty good. Not even. It's like we live in this matrix where they can't even get the fucking CTV. Like they can't even get the technology right. You would think for this level of matrix we're at, they would have better fucking technology to cover their tracks. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know, baby. But in the state of Texas, I'll put this for next one.